Welcome to the stream. I don't know what to do with this camera. I need to get it a tripod is what I need to do. And a better camera. And better lighting. Everything. And a better computer to stream things with and record things with. It's all a process. Today we are finishing Oblivion. I think we're finishing Oblivion. We might not be finishing Oblivion. Somebody told me it was back awful. They told us all that I'm about 90% through the game. Ember Oakheart, thank you for the follow, by the way, and the subscription. You came to the you came to the channel, to the street channel at an interesting time, because if we finish Oblivion, next week we're starting a new game, and Jung is very happy about the game that I'm starting. Harry, I don't know. Harry says he's enjoying a martini tonic. I could see that being good. Just flat, just like that, or anything else. While the heat is killing, Harry. I went from Hague to. Oh, by the way, you've done the airplane thing, right? 19C to a hometown of 32C. 32C is pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Just buy an AMD Epic for editing. I don't need that. Actually, I mean, seriously, for editing, editing is not the problem. It's the recording that is a problem. Like, seriously, this CPU is fast. It's so great. It is so great. It is so good editing with this stuff. The problem is, it's more or less my time. My issue is my own time, rather than the time the computer takes to do things. Oh no, that's true. That is awful things. How? Oh, that is awful. I don't know that I'll have time to get all the mods running for New Vegas until Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully. I mean, for sure, but it's gonna be tricky. Hopefully I won't have to skip Thursday because of not having time. What is this? Mana Bloom. Is that the first time we're finding Mana Blooms? I'll take as many as I can. I honestly don't know that they exist elsewhere. It wouldn't surprise me if there were unique. I mean, those things are not unique. But it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, hi. Eldemil?
Let's put an end to Mankar Cameron and his evil paradise.
Yes, but why are you messing with me in the flowers? I'm picking flowers, don't ask me. I like to pick these poppies, but they don't actually exist in the original game. They don't exist. Destera, welcome to the stream. You changed your name? Did you change your name? I mean, the way it's written anyway. Maybe they exist in elsewhere. That is a fun thing to say. Do you have a mod list? I do not have a mod list, although I would like a mod list. That would be nice. Martini Bianco, ice, a bit of lemon juice. Sounds like a good thing. And Schweppes tonic. That's, honestly, that sounds lovely. Use Project Nevada graphics mod and cut content mods. Actually, I'm writing those down because of the thing. Project Nevada Donaldson. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? We're finishing the game, I think. Project Nevada graphics mods, as well as cut content mods. Oh, this is gonna. I'm getting hyped already. I'm thinking of the mods and I'm getting hyped. I'm catching the fever. I'm catching the fever, Jung and Harry. Project Nevada has graphics. I don't know. I don't even know what Project Nevada is. 100%. Look at the lovely things that we have. I can't sprint. I'm sorry. This is the wrong game. You don't sprint in this game. This is, excuse me. I don't... Markath? I would think it is Markath. But it couldn't be. That's a double A. No, that is Markath, isn't it? It has to be. And we're back in paradise. Look at all the mana blooms.
You did not expect to see me again, did you?
I don't even know who you
You
are.
have no grasp of the power
Who is she?
that my father
Oh,
had.
she's the one that almost killed us. Right, right.
You think
You changed the
can
writing.
stop
I'm
us?
astonished you even
So
remember.
Daeron's
I do, because I
Dagon
have to
will
focus
walk
on how to
Tamriel
read the
for
names.
First time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be
You have been
complete.
here recently. That helps as
Come.
well. But I remember
My
you.
father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
She's the lady that almost killed me. I mean, her consorts almost killed me. Look at all the mana bloom. I really hope that exists elsewhere. Let's go into this cave. Oh boy, for a moment there I thought I was drunk and seeing triplicates. Can you actually see in triplicates? I'm not sure. I'm probably you can. This is a really cool place. Dude, have you seen this? Have you been here before?
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon.
I think it's gonna kill us.
The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the mythic age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again.
Where is he reading his lines from?
Remade.
Did you notice?
The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness
I don't know what he's looking at.
from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire.
Fire!
My long duel with the
Teleprompter, yeah.
and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine.
Oh, he's the Cameron, James Cameron
The last
dude.
defender of the last ragged septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
Right. For graphics, Ojo Bueno and NMC. Ojo Bueno, is that actually Ojo Bueno? Does that mean good game? Do the Spanish say Ojo Bueno instead of GG? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. Do Spanish not have the same as Portuguese do? So in Portuguese, you might know that in Romance languages, the adjective usually comes after the noun. So for example, red carpet in English is red carpet, but in Portuguese, for example, it is tapete vermelho. Vermelho meaning red, tapete meaning carpet. So it comes the other way around. However, in Portuguese, and I'm not sure that Spanish does that, which is potentially because of mistranslation, or potentially just because, you know, the Spanish speakers all over the world are a lot more exposed to English than the Portuguese speakers, at least the European Portuguese speakers. So one thing the Portuguese does is it sometimes uses the adjective before the noun, as just like English, and the meaning of you saying that is slightly different, and it's not really the grammatical meaning that is different. It's sort of the implied meaning. So when you say in Portuguese, jogo bom, which is that's also with my own accent, so because I'm from Porto. When you say jogo bom, you say good game. But if you say bom jogo, that is the other way around, right? Of the words, you mean also good game, but you are wishing somebody a good game rather than stating that it is a good game. However, stating that it is a good game isn't the same as saying that you just had a good game. So you have to say it in a different third way. If you're going to say it in Portuguese that it was a good game, you specifically say it was a good game rather than just saying good game. Because the nuances of language are very complicated. At least in Portuguese they are. So, ojo bueno is what we are looking at. Let me write that down. And then NMC textures. Textures. Very good. For cut content, search for uncut. Do you plan on installing DLC type of mods? I will run with all the DLCs, but I'm not really sure, Harry. I'm not sure if I will. Boom to the moon. Oh, no. Those are, like, those would be for like, one-shot Let's Plays. It's not really what I'm looking for in a Let's Play. I don't think it works necessarily well on a Let's Play. Like, if I want to play that, I will just make a Let's Play about that. Which could be cool. But then again, like, if I were to do that, I would just load a save and install it or something like that, or cheat my way through there or something, and just do a Let's Play specifically for that mod. It's not something that I've thought about, but yeah. Don't get Project Nevada since it changes gameplay. Oh, you just said the graphics mod from Project Nevada, not necessarily the gameplay. But I will look into Project Nevada. Everybody says it's a must-have, so I'm like, what? I'll make a list tomorrow, says Jung. Thank you. That would be helpful for sure. Especially if I have the time to then actually download. Because if it's anything like this game, I remember I spent a bunch of time downloading the mods for this game. It is very, very long. And it's a few hosts right now. Welcome everybody from Etruta's stream and Bumpy McSqueam's stream as well. They start hosting automatically. I don't know why there's always chatters. There's always people watching their streams even when they're not there. Because I'm pretty sure Bumpy wasn't streaming. And just a bunch of people watching there. It's fine. It's fine. Welcome on in, everybody, if you were. I'm finishing Oblivion. I found Mankar Cameron in his palace of Karak Gaelor. Now I must kill him and take the Amulet of Kings back to Tamriel. Why must I kill him? That wasn't quite the tone that I took from this. I don't want to fight.
Lord Dagon will walk the earth again. She was here a second ago.
She was indeed here a second ago. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh no, you're gonna die, aren't you? Well, he dead. No, but he gets resurrected. It's fine. Wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean that they also get resurrected? They're very confused about life. Which, I mean, fair enough. I'll just look around a little bit with my invisibility spell. What do we have? A stone door to paradise. Wouldn't you want to find something like that in your life? I couldn't reach there. Not good enough at life. So, you took a little bit of damage. Oh, you're a little bit isolated, aren't you? Then... I cannot... What? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Okay. You're just standing there? Good job. Wow. Do you not? Because you're sort of dead. That is, yeah. That's a lot of oof. That is, yeah, that's a lot of oof. What about you? Flame Tempest. Good stuff. Elemental Ring. I think I have one of those, which means I have two of those if I need protection from all elements. Oh, hi! No, friend! Why am I naked? Why don't I have my gauntlets of gauntletness? I want the gauntlets. Oh, hi! It's him! No, wait, what? Right. I mean, it is him. It's just, it's the one that I killed. This is, Don't wiggle your butt at me. What is this? Do you know what your spider women are doing?
Showing your face was the last mistake.
This is potentially bad. Yes. Where am I? I have my sword out is where I am. So that guy has, I need to do this. Yes, hit your own daddy. This is probably very dangerous. I think it is very dangerous. Do I have Restore Health? Strong Potion of Healing. I only have the one. Do I have weak potions of healing? Do I have normal potions of healing? I don't. Let's see. Restore Health. Where? Okay. Okay, I'm invisible again. Oh, I have friends. These guys are really weird. Where are you? There you are. Stop it. Woo. Good stuff. I think that's a destroy. He's got a spell.
What did you do?
Did you die just in front of me right now? I think he did. Mankar Cameron's robe. Yeah, it's a nice robe. It's not amazing. Amulet of Kings! That is what I want. And Mankar Cameron's staff as well. Oh yeah, Disintegrate Armor is breaking all my stuff. I'll take your Amulet of King. Nice butt. But then again, all of them have a nice butt, don't they? That's just how it goes. Okay, I'll take all of that. Do you guys just respawn with the equipment? That is so cheaty. That basically means I have infinite money. Oh no, things are falling on top of me. What happened? I killed Mankar Cameron. Upon his death, the paradise he had created dissolved around me. And I found myself back in Cloud Ruler Temple with the Amulet of Kings in my hand. I must give the amulet to Martin. I'm back. Bet you guys didn't see that coming. I mean, I bet they did. It was pretty tricky.
You found a way back. Does this mean...
This is weird. Yeah, Mankar Cameron is dead.
You did it. You defeated
I think Project
him.
Nevada makes it more combat heavy.
You have it.
I don't like
You
that.
have the Amulet of Kings.
I want it combat light. Yes, I do. The amulet belongs to you. Take it.
Belongs to me. The Amulet of Kings.
This guy is
So
so
you and
confused all the
Joffrey
time.
have said, if it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it.
Fallout 4 loot.
Only those
Fallout 4
of
loot
us
isn't
who
a bad
do
thing.
can wear the Amulet
It's
of
the
Kings.
overusage of... Put the amulet on, Your Majesty.
Yes.
It's the overusage of
That's what I'm
looting
waiting
that is a
for.
problem.
After
It's not the
all,
interface.
This is my
It's
destiny.
why it's there that is a problem.
And no man can deny his destiny.
Yes, you see, you are Uriel's son.
I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that.
I don't...
I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach.
Yes, that is indeed...
But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor.
You are Sean Bean and the Emperor.
Not yet. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato. He waits
The what?
for us
No?
in the Imperial
Oh,
City.
Chancellor Okato, of course. Why meet Okato?
Chancellor Akato is the head of the Elder Council.
That's one way of saying it.
The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Mankar Cameron's death.
Hail.
What? Hi. What?
Good evening, Mom.
Yes. That's it?
We should go to the Imperial City at once. Lead on.
He also has the Emperor's clothes. I need to speak to you.
Of course.
What do you mean, of course? I barely ever speak to you. What about Oblivion Gate?
Against all hope, you returned from Cameron's
I don't know why I say that.
Amulet of Kings. We
The
now
Amulet of
have a
Kings.
chance to turn back Dagon's invasion. I must go to the Temple of the One.
Move the microphone a bunch.
Ceremony to relight the Dragonfires.
This is
But
such
we
a nice...
must hurry. The barriers between
Oh, nice
our world and
scissor arm.
Oblivion weaken with every gate that is opened.
Did you say you
If
didn't
Mehrunes
want uncut
Dagon
stuff?
is able
No,
to
no, no. I
cross
want
over into
uncut
our
stuff.
world,
I just don't
even
want
lighting the Dragonfires
like,
will not be able to send him
weird
back.
stuff. I will play with a weird wasteland. Okay.
Farewell, my friend.
Not farewell.
What is it?
Follow me.
Lead on, my friend.
You guys hear that? The Emperor is my friend. He's also Son Goku or something. Look at this thing. I mean, that was me who did it, but still. Okay, so we're a little bit. Are you leaving anything important behind? I bet you're leaving something important behind. Daedra Silk. Where'd you get that? Was it? I don't even know what I picked up. But sure. Let's go.
Hail. Hail.
We're just going with the Emperor. On foot? No, no, the Emperor is doing its own thing. Oh, we're gonna take our horse. We're gonna go by a horse? That's definitely gonna get us all killed. Definitely gonna get us all killed. Here we go. Barbie horse riding adventure. Or whatever it is. Let's go. The controls, I mean. The controls. Okay, I think I'm leading him. Good stuff. Wait a minute, whose horse is this? That's my horse. No, that's Prior Maribel's horse. Who the heck is Prior Maribel? All the horses are very confused. I'm very confused, including myself. There, on the horses. Okay, I really don't want to mess with the AI. Who are you going to side with? And by the way, you should play the DLC in release order, but at almost the end of the game. I will try to do that. I think I did the right order when I did it on the first playthrough. I don't know who I'm gonna side with. Probably the house. Because I didn't side with the house before, and I felt that I missed a lot of stuff from there, because it's just the game doesn't really allow you to be very nuanced in a lot of factions, which makes sense. But I also want to make sure I get more content from the Legion, so I'm not gonna kill them in the first time I see them, which is what you should do. House sounds nice. I'm doing. I would go house since it didn't give him a chance. Yeah, that's definitely the reason. And also, it's not the only reason, but it is. I mean, there's only 3 factions, right? And the independent ending, which is not the one that I got. I got the NC. No, I got the independent ending. I didn't get the NCR. House sounds nice. I'm doing a house playthrough right now. And all things about Howard Hugh, I said in a previous stream. Yeah, I'm gonna also read up on that, just to be able to spot all the little references. That's definitely the thing that I really wish I could do better in my Let's Plays. And I think I'm doing. I do it better. I do it better in some other Let's Plays. Ember has highlighted his message and said, "Hey, hello, Colonel. This is the first video I've caught you live. But I love watching your videos. Thank you very much, Ember, and thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for providing entertainment and many game recommendations. I've been a patron for a few months, and thank you very much for your generosity. Again, thank you very much. And may more come to think. Cam, may more to come, I think you say. Thank you very much. So yeah, the Let's Play, the things that I wish I did better in the Let's Plays of Fallout specifically is spot the references. There's so much stuff that I don't know, and I definitely grew up not knowing even more than I don't know right now. So it was even worse. Like, can you imagine just all of the references of Fallout completely lost on me, and I still fell in love with the game. And that's always so weird. It was not anymore, because I've grown jaded and hateful. But it used to be very, very weird to me when people referenced Fallout 1 and 2 and just be like, "Oh, I like all the jokes and all the references," and I'm like, sure, because I knew there were jokes and references in there. The only joke I got, let's see if I can find a joke from Fallout 1 or 2 that I knew was a well, I knew a bunch of things were references, but that I got. It's probably gonna be Fallout 2. There's so many easy references that I know right now. Nope. Yeah. Can you imagine growing up playing Fallout 1 and 2? Although Fallout 2 is specifically the game that has the most references. Can you imagine growing up and loving it and not getting a single reference? Not even the Nixon little plushie thing. Didn't get that. I didn't know who Nixon was. Not even the what's that other one that I was just thinking of that was super easy? Oh, the one from Monty Python. None of the Monty Python references in Fallout 2. Didn't get any because I hadn't played Monty Python. I hadn't played Monty Python. I hadn't watched Monty Python. That was another one that's super easy that I just didn't get. That I didn't get at all. That I thought of just now, but I don't remember which one it was. But yeah, that's my problem with my Let's Plays. If you go and watch my Let's Plays of Fallout 1 and 2, and if you do, please watch my second ones, because they're a lot better. I have to look up all the references in advance. And I have to look up all the info so I can make my Let's Plays interesting and funny and good, instead of being a dumb Portuguese idiot that's just going around playing a game and doesn't have the first clue about, and just playing some things and just being like, yeah. It's just, yeah. You want to go unarmed, says Jung. Yeah, the last time I went sneaking, unarmed sounds interesting. Unarmed or melee, we'll see. I'll see about my build. But I do want to focus a lot on dialogue. In fact, I'm pretty sure unarmed sounds interesting. We'll see. I'm not sure what I'll do with combat, because I really don't want to... I like... Fallout New Vegas is good in terms of combat, but there's still a lot of combat, and I wish it didn't have as much combat, even though it has the appropriate amount of combat. I have too many channel points, 28k, that's a lot of channel points. Sorry, Colonel, I meant it to be a patron for a few months, many more to come. Yeah, I figured that was what you meant to write, I just got confused because of the typos. Unarmed, knowing Colonel RPG, that's almost impossible, says Harry. How dare you, Harry? I'll have you know I enjoyed my unarmed playthrough of Fallout 1 a heck of a lot. Every time I think back to Fallout 1, I think of my last unarmed playthrough. I think my first... I don't know if it was my first. I don't think it was my first. It's the first time I completed Fallout 1 with an unarmed build, but it wasn't my first unarmed playthrough. As in, I mean, I guess it was, because it's the playthrough bit that matters. But yeah, that was pretty fun. The only thing I got was from Hitchhiker's Guide in 2. I still loved it. Says Burned Karam1. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, I've never watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Is that how it goes? But I should. I know I should. Sorry, Colonel. Yeah. What companion? Well, there's some companions that are really lackluster. I think I'm just gonna do their quests and probably just stick with a robot. I don't know. It's kind of complicated. My favorite companion... Well, it's gotta be Veronica, right? I mean... She has the most interesting storyline. She is, she's also really good. And she can wear the power armor. Oh, can they all wear the power armor? No, she can wear the power armor. No. How does that work? I'm not really sure how that works. Because of the Josh Sawyer mod, which I hopefully will be playing with. So, we're teleporting to the Imperial City Palace. And we're going to talk to High Chancellor Hokaru. Or something. Look at this. Have you ever been here? He looks like he hasn't.
Let's continue on to the Elder Council chambers. Delay is dangerous.
Sure.
Lead on, my
Delay is dangerous, and he's looking around, just being like, I don't even know where I am. Dude. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? I don't know what he's doing. Dante, welcome to the stream. Since both release...
Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
It's really dark in here. Since both release in August, what are you most excited for? Wasteland 3 or Baldur's Gate 3? Are they releasing this August? No. Are they releasing this August? Dante, are you sure? I know Wasteland 3 is coming out in like 2 weeks. I have it marked, or 3 weeks maybe. I have it marked in my thingy that I manage all the video releases and stuff. But at Baldur's Gate, I thought it was coming in November or something. Is it already now? I can't believe it. So, which one am I most excited for? Baldur's Gate. I mean, just Divine Divinity, or rather, Divinity Original Sin 2 is the best sort of AAA RPG. So, you know, it's Baldur's Gate that I'm most excited for. Although I'm really looking forward to Wasteland 3 as well. It seems to be a successor to Wasteland 2 in all the right things. We'll see what they do with it. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a success. But we'll see. The success of these games, I think specifically the success of Wasteland 2, Wasteland 3 might dictate if we're ever gonna get that sort of RPGs again from In Exile. And because they like, I don't know what Microsoft is gonna do with them, honestly. I don't know about In Exile. In Exile is complicated. I wish they didn't go for such high budget stuff. They should make smaller stuff, and not like. Not high. I've always been of the mind that RPGs shouldn't be high budget, because it's such a tremendous risk. They make something like Bard's Tale 4, which is, I mean, the problem is they like Baldur's Gate 4. They have so much money dedicated to the graphics of it and the voice acting and all that sort of stuff, that they don't spend enough money on what really matters, which is making a fluid and fun combat. And the puzzles are there, I feel, but I think the puzzles really don't benefit from the graphics. And the soundtrack is amazing, but it's like it shouldn't have as good graphics. They shouldn't have spent as much money in the graphics, and I don't think the graphics allow them to sell the game as any better. So they don't need graphics. And Wasteland 3 is another game that has very good graphics. The thing is, I think Divinity Original Sin 2 sold so well. And the first one sold very well as well. But the second one is the real challenge. And it sold so well precisely because it has very good graphics. Or not just because of that, but I think the other reason is because it's multiplayer. Because, you know, if you're making a game now and you want it to sell a lot, you need to appeal to streamers. Like that's the reason why... That's the reason why, despite all, like... expectations, I think. Despite all expectations, that's the reason Fortnite got the success it got. Because PUBG already had the market cornered, and Fortnite comes in, and it's just made for streaming, you know? Because it's like, you can always see the character, and so it's just a lot more focused on streaming. And there's a lot of games like that. Dark God of Ludo, welcome to the stream. How's it going? ED, says Harry. ED has the best quest. Are you going to get companion mods? Get Delilah. She has a huge connection with Fallout 2, and it's 100% lore friendly. And get Delilah new voice mod. I'll look into that. Delilah. Colonel, looks like you are really close to the end now, says Dark God through. I think so. I'm talking to Chancellor Okado now.
Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
Dude, I don't know where the Emperor is.
Where is Martin?
I don't know.
I was told that he had arrived in the capital.
How? This is... Well, Martin has arrived in the Elder Council chamber. I must formally present Martin's claim to Chancellor Okado, the head of the Elder Council. Come here.
I've been expecting you.
Oh, I didn't need
the
to say
full
that.
council has
What the heck
already
is happening?
considered
Do you see
the
the
matter of
lighting?
Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim.
Oh no.
On behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial
Chancellor
throne.
Okado!
We should arrange...
Chancellor Okado, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the Emperor. To the Temple of the One.
Holy crap, they're coming! Wasteland 3, I think, is more hype for me, but Baldur's Gate has more history with me, says Ember. But I'm rooting for Wasteland because I love the old Fallout tab setting. Yeah, absolutely. I like, my only gripe with Wasteland 2 is the items. They really don't need as many joke items. Please don't have as many joke items. I don't think they're going to have as many joke items this time around. Finally the end, Arian. I think so. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Both games release in August 2020. Wasteland has a set release date. Baldur's Gate might be early access in August. And full release later. So if it's early access, I'm not playing it in early access. For multiple reasons. But yeah, I'm not playing it in early access. That's a shame. Actually, you know what? It would make sense for me to play it in early access like I did with Pathfinder Kingmaker. So I'll try to contact... have they given me the game? No, they've never given me the games. All the Divinity games I bought were... I bought myself. Yeah, so I don't think I have an in with a company. I have so many episodes with them though, but they don't care. That's not how they do. But this is published by a different company, so yeah. Yeah, I don't think they. I don't think. What's their name? Lorien. I don't think Lorien. Is it Larian? Not Lorien. Larian. I don't think Larian has ever given me a game. In Exile has. In Exile gave me Bard's Tale 4. I backed. No, actually, they didn't. What am I talking about? In Exile, I bought all the games as well. Although, no, I didn't even ask them ever. They have been very forthcoming with contacts whenever I ask them for, for authorization and stuff like that. Back awful, you have indeed just arrived just in time. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I backed Bard's Tale 4, and I backed Tides of Numenera, and I backed Wasteland 2. I backed basically every In Exile game since Wasteland 2. I don't regret backing Bard's Tale 4. It was a pretty good deal, $25 at the time, I think. And yeah, I think it was a really interesting game. It wasn't amazing or anything, but the problem was just it wasn't polished. The combat wasn't polished. I was talking about it before. It shouldn't have had as good graphics. They shouldn't have gone with such good graphics. They should have made it. Well, I don't know. RPGs don't need good graphics. You don't need good graphics unless you're gonna sell a lot of copies. And we're being attacked, by the way. This is just coming in. This is just gonna be interesting. The Imperial city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened all over the city, and Daedra are pouring out. I must escort Martin safely to the Temple of the One, where he can light the dragon fires, close the Oblivion gates, and save the city. Okay, this is gonna be pretty bad. Where's the other one? Okay, you're gone. I need to...
Come on! We have to protect Martin until he can light the dragon fires in the temple!
Yes, Wes Johnson. I just wanted to see if I had to loot the things. Are you guys going? Don't go out. Don't go out. Oh, he's not. Oh, no. Well, I have saved some spells that will allow me to heal him. Oh, there's Jivilai. Oh, you got a fireball from your mate. That must hurt. I mean, besides being a fireball. Oh, the Emperor is gonna die. I hate you. There's a lot of these guys. High Chancellor Okado's unconscious. This is a problem. This is a huge problem, actually. Okay, I have some potions, but not too many. I might be able to make more. Restore health. Woohoo!
The palace is cut off, sire. We were the last to make it through from the Legion compound. My men and I are at your disposal. What are your orders?
I need to get to the Temple of the One. It's our only chance to stop Mehrunes Dagon.
Yes, sir. Let's move out.
Oh boy. Oh, this is bad news. Oh, they don't care about their well-being. And my well-being, specifically. Let's get some repairs going, because I think I have a lot of stuff broken. Not that it matters too much, but... son of a gun. I can make some potions. Let's see. Harry says, I agree, I'll take a good story over graphics anytime. And in case of Bard's Tale, it's not even about the story, even though the story doesn't matter too much in that game. It's really about, I think in terms of Bard's Tale, is really about just the combat. The combat should be more fun. It is pretty fun to a certain extent, but it should be a lot faster. And it's just so glitchy and buggy that, I don't know. It is time for the end. Grounded was released today. It was. And it's available for $30 on Steam. And I didn't get it. I probably wouldn't play it. It's not really my sort of game, I don't think. I would like to play it, but we'll see. Maybe on stream or something. May game from Obsidian, yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what kind of game it is. It's not an RPG, so it's like, yeah. We live for the one, we die for the one. No, is he going to die again? No. They went very microtransactions, just cosmetic, bleh. With what? With what did they go with microtransactions? Oh, does Grounded have microtransactions? Oh, that sucks. That's really bad. Why? Why would they do that? What the fuck? Seriously? BioWare? It's Microsoft. It's also not BioWare, it's Obsidian, but... Microsoft, that's why, yeah. By the way, I forgot to ask, do you think... have you thought about the name for your character in New Vegas? I have not. I have been naming my characters after... Well, not in this game. But I have been naming some of my characters after writers and programmers and people who work in video games. So, yeah, I'll think about it. We'll see. Like, for example, in Queen's Wish, I named it after the author of the game, Jeff. Written like the name for Jeff Vowell. And in Underrail, I named it after one of the writers for Obsidian. I don't remember which one. I keep forgetting it. I can never remember her name. Grounded is only early access. It is, yeah. So let's see. Ambrosia. We have a lot of that. This is good news. Because I'll be able to have a little bit of that. And that's pretty good. Now, please don't die. Man, there's so many guards. You guys, you really should stop.
Mehrunes Dagon knows that if I can reach the
He's so
Temple
creepy.
of the One,
He's so creepy.
Fires, he has lost.
Why is he smiling? You shouldn't be smiling, Sean Bean. This is bad news. Oh my god. Holy balls. Wait, where are we supposed to go? Oh my god, where do they go? Hey, what's up? I don't like you. You died. I don't know where they went. I think they didn't go. I think they stood behind. Bugs and all. Maybe. I don't see them anywhere. Oh, do I need to close that? Because I'm closing that. Goodbye. Whee! I must help Martin reach the Temple of the One before it's too late. Well... It's kind of complicated, isn't it? Whoa. These jerks are everywhere, and they're killing me good. Let's circle. Circle around them. Shock damage resisted. I am not resisting. It's the... I am dying a lot. So we made some of these. Oh! No! Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many gates. Mehrunes Dagon is here! The barrier between Oblivion and Tamriel has been destroyed. The barriers have been destroyed. Our only hope now is to somehow defeat Mehrunes Dagon and cast him back into Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. I don't know where Martin is. I think he got left behind. Holy balls, that's Maroon Dagon. Wait. Okay, he's not, he's... This is... whoosh. We're good, we're good. I think we're good. Let's see. Ow! Don't do that. Well, there's so many of them. Okay, this is relatively good. The fact that Martin is not with us is really sweet. Whew, okay. Maroon's Dagon, do you step on me? It don't look like it. Are you making more of these? No, we're stepping on that. Okay, that's good news. Wow. Who's this person? Just an Imperial watch. They could have potions. I wouldn't mind having potions from them. Well, I mean, since they're not here, might as well go invisible. I mean, right? I go invisible, they don't know where I am. I just chill, recover my health, my energy, do my thing. Yeah, it's looking good. Let's get restore health then. Oh, stop it! You can't drink potions and remain invisible. Hi, what's up? Y'all are terrible. I'm just gonna hide. Oh, you can't go past. This is a fraud. That's what this is. Stop it! I'm invisible. Y'all are cheaters. Y'all are cheaters. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Okay, this is better. The All Saints hen. Hen? Sure. Okay. We got this. We got this. We're good. Hello. It's a very non-threatening final boss, if that is. I mean, I am invisible right now, but still, that's probably the reason why it's not attacking me. At least I hope so. Okay, let's go through. I don't know what happened.
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here.
That's what I came here to tell you.
Will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion.
This is really weird. Can we cast him back into Oblivion?
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
What about the Amulet of Kings?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea. One last hope. I must reach the Dragonfires and the Temple of the One.
I thought that was what... That's what we were here to do. You said there was no use, though.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
I'll get you to the temple.
Then I'll do the rest.
You will...
Lead on, my friend.
You better wait here.
We'll hold them off as long as we can. Return quickly.
So, first off, I can save, which is really important, because I think he's about to die. Secondly...
Help me get past Dagon and into the Temple of the One.
This is so weird.
I'll do the rest.
Notices your protuberance is a great author. I love her porny novels. I don't know who... I think it was Birdcatcher, one of the Let's Players that I sometimes play with. I think it was him who came up with the name. I think it was him. Man, I saw your message. Still can't reply to Jung. It tells me to verify the mail, but when I click, oh no, dang it. Circle strafe like John Romero. Don't step on Akaviri. Maroons. Wait a minute. Who was Akaviri? The dryer Daedra jump so cutely. They do. the Drider. Drider Deity? Rider Deity. Daedra. Rider Daedra. That's how it's pronounced. Daedra. Whatever. I love how they conveniently make him able to die in this part. That's not convenient at all. It also goes counter to how the whole game plays, especially the DLC, but also the side quests. Chris Brown for a named character name. I don't know who Chris Brown is. Akavidiar Snake Man. The Don't Step on Me snake. Oh right, isn't that Don't Tread on Me? Yeah. That snake has a name. I saw it the last time. In Wasteland 2, there's a place where you see it painted on the wall, and I looked it up at the time, and I learned the name of the snake, and I don't know anymore. I'm pretty sure it's associated with white supremacist southern groups in the United States, but maybe there's another origin that is not white supremacist in its origin, unlike other symbols that they use. I might have cross-pollinated it with recent memes. Rocky Balboa, Apollo Creed, Clubber Lang. Do I know who Apollo Creed is? No. Clubber Lang, I don't know either. Ivan Drago? No, I don't know that either. I know Rocky Balboa, although I've never watched a single movie. Follow me then.
I'm with you.
You better be. He's gonna die. Stop swinging at me. Die. Thank you. That's very nice of you to kill your own mates. Oh, you need to stop. You need to stop. I don't know that he's still alive. I don't know where he is even. I think I'm being attacked from behind. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's not here with me. I'm gonna die. Hey dude, what's up? Did he make his way over here already? Yes, he did. Almost died. You don't even know, because you can't see my health. I almost died. That was super difficult. It was in the Black Album by Metallica as well. Yeah. There's a lot of heavy metal that, especially heavy metal players that have really problematic, if not views, at least iconography. Like, well, and views as well. Yeah. Fucking hate supremacists, makes things icky by association. Yeah. Although, like, the thing for Black Album, it's like, Black Album is not even, it's not even about anything like that. There's other, I was thinking of trying to, because Pantera also has used the Rebel battle flag, the Confederacy battle flag. That's what it is. Specifically, Dimebag Darrell, and there's a bunch of controversies throughout the years about stuff like that. It's just kind of complicated. One of the for me, regarding heavy metal in general, and regarding media in general, actually, maybe not modern media because it's very different now, but music and the influence musicians have and gather with relatively very little exposure time. Like, if you make a song that is very popular, a lot of people are gonna know you for something you did that lasts for 4 minutes. It's not like, you have a podcast that lasts for three hours every day or something like that, and a lot of people know you from there. It's very different. And so it's very easy for you to have a huge reach without actually saying much as musicians. But then that reach, that influence actually gets I won't defend James Hetfield's an idiot. I have heard stories. But I think what I was going to say is, I remember reading, I don't remember at the time, but what was his name? What is his name? The dude from Guns N' Roses. The lead singer. Is it Guns N' Roses? It isn't Guns N' Roses. It's Skid Row. I don't know the name of the... I do know the name of the lead singer of Skid Row. Axl Rose is from Guns N' Roses. The lead singer from Skid Row, I'm blanking on the name. It doesn't matter. They generally have very sort of punk style lyrics, some very anti-system lyrics, but not always. Like it's heavy metal. It's all over the place really, because they're not very focused. And one of the things that the singer caught flack early on in their career, in the career of the band, he apparently said something. I think he had a T-shirt or something with the F word in it, and was something like really offensive. I think it was I think it was something like that. And he sort of doubled down on it, because people asked him about it and was like, it doesn't matter, I say whatever I want or something like that. It's just the typical sort of uninterested, sort of middle of the road approach. So he didn't really double down and just with a hate. He just sort of like disregarded the effect of having that word on the T-shirt. And this was like back in the 80s or something like that. So this is like Skid Row is a really old band, but this is it's really back in the day. And so if you just see that doubling down and you just see that, and it's just like, man, that guy's really homophobic. Like, boy, what the fuck? And I'm not trying to defend him or anything, but there is an interview very, very soon after where he just showed, like, he was a kid at the time. He was like 19, I think, at the time. Because that's the other thing as well. You know, people evolve over the years. But and just for 19-year-old kids to be exposed to the world, not just exposed, but exploited for profit, because, you know, that sort of drama drives programming and TV programming. And Skid Row definitely grew up in the MTV era, the music scene is very influenced by that. But then he had an interview where he just said, I had a chat with a friend of mine who's homosexual, and he just said that's really offensive, and he explained it to me, and he's it's clear he just didn't do it out of malice, but it's so easy to transpire disregard, and especially when you're in a stage where you're there because of the music, not because of what you say. So heavy metal is definitely very it's a very complicated genre. Even bands that have outwardly like left-wing motives and politics, like System of a Down, for example, or although System of a Down is a little bit all over the place, but sometimes. But I was thinking more specifically Rage Against the Machine. But there's other examples. I'm just sort of blanking on it right now. And people will just like their songs and just miss this and just ignore. It's not necessarily that they miss the lyrics, that they don't understand what the songs are for. They just ignore because, you know, whatever. That's something that it's I don't know. It's kind of complicated because, like, I've been to the like. What was it? Was it Sabaton or was it Rammstein? Both of them are interesting cases for that, because I'm pretty sure both Sabaton and Rammstein, I believe is how it's pronounced. Both of the bands are relatively cool in regards to not being hateful, and a lot of their lyrics definitely point in that direction. So it's not like it doesn't matter if you're not a terrible person. If you write something that can be construed as terrible or that can be used by terrible people, you're definitely helping. So it doesn't really matter if they are or not. It's just the lyrics and stuff like that. But the thing with Sabaton in particular is that it has a lot of World War II imagery, and there's a lot of songs that you just go on YouTube and go to the comments and it's just like it's full of Nazis and stuff like that. And I think it was Sabaton. I saw like people who I was pretty sure were Nazis. Pretty sure. Yeah, there's just one too many German flags. You know what it is? You know what I mean? In the shows, and it like this was, I think, the first one Yeah, I think the first one that I went, the first Sabaton show that I went, and it was just so happened to be the tour for an album that is pretty anti-Nazi, and just it's the Heroes album. It's a fantastic album, but there's one song in particular that they didn't actually play. But there's one song in particular that does sing praise for German side troops, or at least things. There's this occasion when Berlin surrenders. There's one squadron of the SS or whatever that tries to save civilians. There's this whole thing where they try to protect a bridge to save civilians because the sack of Berlin. Is it the sack, or was it the sack? Was it sacked? I don't know. That's previous. The sack of Berlin is previous. It's in another war. But anyway, the album is mostly again to praise the feats of Allied heroes, and it's named Heroes because it's an album after heroes. But even people just don't care, you know. They see things as they will be useful if they can be useful, and if they're not useful, it doesn't matter because yeah. What's wrong with the German flag? It's an indicator, Jung. It's an indicator. See a few people heavily tattooed and without hair in their heads, and jackets with the German flag, speaking Portuguese. You know, they're not German. Yeah, they're all in the group. Yeah, I know. You kind of find the spots. You know what I mean? If Martin dies, you have to reload. It's game over, basically. Dark Arthur says. A long-winded talk, Colonel, but I agree with. Yeah, it's complicated for me to talk about it because I don't know. I didn't really grow up listening to heavy metal. I have first-hand experience with a small part of the industry of music, but certainly not in the international scene for sure. But it's a matter of opinion at the end of the day whether you are willing to look past, to look past the faults and the shortcomings of people who make music that you enjoy. And that happens to anything, really. It's not just about music. It's about movies. It's about books. It's about everything, really. And it's complicated because I think it's not like music. I think music is probably the one thing that is easier to detach if the lyrics aren't about anything that stands against you. Or that you stand against, but it can definitely spoil the enjoyment. I feel anyway. You described me minus the German flag jacket, says Harry. Yeah, you know, it's an indicator. It's the German flag is what I mean. I just I'm not. If I see a tattooed guy with no hair, I'm not like, oh, that's a Nazi. That's just dumb. That's probably really cool, just having a bunch of tattoos. And honestly, that's the sort of the tattoos is not really something I sort of tattoos are really expensive, dude. But I probably would have a few tattoos if I had disposable income really at the end of the day and time to do that. But the sort of shaved head is something that I probably will do sometime or another. Like this hair is not like this is awful. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. You see that? You see this thing? And the top of my head back here? Yeah, there's not gonna be a lot more hair in my head for a long time. So I'm debating whether I go for a mohawk first or just skin deep. What is the word? Skin deep? What do you say? Razor. There's a word for it. Dunmer Mohawk. I don't know how the Dunmers have their mohawks. No, I'm thinking like just normal sort of close shave. Close shave, is that the one I was thinking? Maybe. Close shave mohawk. It's like, 1 centimeter long or something like that. Nothing too extraordinary. I think post-structuralism provides a framework for interpreting that developments from the death of the author idea. But yes, interpreting and enjoying something is not the same as supporting a person through money and exposure. Yeah. That's I wasn't even thinking about supporting how you support somebody, because you do also support somebody when you consume their their stuff. And not only do you support them, you also signal to other people that you're supporting them. Not necessarily because you're listening to things or enjoying things in public, but rather because the money goes somewhere and success is transparent. You know, so it's kind of complicated. But I'm of the mind that art in general and enjoyment, while they are not necessarily, and something, you know, not enjoyment, entertainment. Art and entertainment, while they're two different things and are not necessarily one and the same, and are not necessarily found in the same things, they can be found in the same things, art and entertainment. But they work very much the same way when it comes to this sort of stuff, where we're talking about this, is that if it works for you, and as long as it works for you, I don't think there's any reason to feel bad about it or just reprimand anybody for it. So, like, if you enjoy watching something that was done by terrible people, I mean, it's fine. It's not enjoying the terrible people. It's not the same thing. If you ever get tats, always go for something with meaning and go to a reputable artist. I wouldn't go for something with meaning. I think I would go. Yeah, I definitely would go with somebody. I know people who make tattoos. I don't know anybody that is supremely talented. But the stuff that I like is usually not very detailed oriented. So it's more. I'm not. It's not necessarily something like very tiny details or anything, so it's easier to paint. But I like just the aesthetics of it, and yeah, that's really the fascination I find in tattoos. And it's at the end of the day, that's the reason why I don't have any. It's just, you know, I don't look after myself all that much, all things considered. But yeah. Martin and I are inside the Temple of the One. I must get Martin to the Dragonfires, or all hope is lost. I'm out of combat, though. Dragon.
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to
also mean it's known to have a clean and sterile work. Oh, yeah.
To others. Farewell. You've been a good friend.
R100, or whatever they called as a tattoo.
But now I must go. The dragon waits.
The dragon waits? Holy... Dude! Holy! Did he transform? Oh, look at the sky. Dragon butt! I really wish my sword wasn't in the screen. It's gonna kill the other dudes. Now kiss! More dragon butt! It's gonna kill more dudes down there. Holy crap, we got Dragon Ball killing. Dragon butt. Wait a minute.
The amulet is shattered.
That's the ending?
Is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion. Forever.
Forever.
The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
To me? Why do they belong to me?
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated, cast back into Oblivion, We've won!
Yeah. Yeah, I think I now understand where Skyrim starts. At the start of Skyrim, I think there's some exposition later on. It's not right at the beginning. There's somebody that tells you what's going on. This is what sets that all in motion, isn't it? It's in 200 years in the future right now, Skyrim, but Martin is gone.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of
Vivek killing Azura was more
that was
understated,
Martin?
less edgy. Yeah. Yeah, he shattered the amulet.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings.
Of kings.
The divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood, too.
Then Martin is gone.
What? But the gates are sealed?
Yes, sealed forever.
Oh, you forgot.
Merun's Dagon and his ilk can never threaten
He just forgot about it.
Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
And you got a cool statue for it as well. In Dead Nice. What about the Empire, though?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made.
Probably
His
rubbish.
sacrifice
He
was
was very
necessary.
confused all the time.
But it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive.
That's one way of looking at it. Champion of Cyrodiil.
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor
Oh, I
of
asked
the
for it.
Elder Council,
I asked for
I
it.
hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil.
Can I be the champion of Cyrodiil?
And
That's
as
what
a
I'm gonna
small
say in the Let's
token of
Play.
Gratitude for your
Hey,
service
why?
to the Empire.
That's gonna be so silly.
I have ordered a suit of Imperial dragon armor made for you.
I hope it's light armor.
You have earned the highest rank possible.
Is he gonna
in the
give it to me
Order
right
of
now?
The Dragon, the
Give it to me.
illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded
He
by
didn't give it to me,
Tiber
the jerk.
Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the
No,
Empire.
it's not very high then. Elder Council?
We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term.
In the very short term.
But to be honest, I don't know what will happen.
I do.
The provinces have been restive for years, even before
Restive?
the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead.
Ah, don't worry. The Empire is maintained by the legions, not by the Emperor. And yes, the statue now that you have.
Imperial dragon armor is
Actually-
normally worn only by the Emperor.
What about this armor that you were going to
But
give
you
me?
deserve no
I need to
less,
say the
champion.
lines. Thanks, Martin.
I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor.
Well, good luck with that.
The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
Dude, that's Martin right there. He's really upset, Martin is. We should go and take a look. Let's take a look. I'm almost dead. Look at that. Basking in the sun. Everything is broken. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It doesn't actually show it at long distances, though. Boris, you're alive!
Martin couldn't have done it without
This
you.
guy's alive!
I count you among the greatest heroes of the Blades. To think we'd end up here after such a beginning, sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings. But I never doubted you, my friend.
I'm not your friend.
Emperor Uriel, he had the vision of the Dragonborn. He saw something in you, and he was right.
He did. He did also saw Martin, and he died.
The scholars and priests can debate what happened to Martin in the end. What I know is that he sacrificed himself to save us all. As a blade, I'm proud to have served such a master.
Dragonborn. Yeah, the Emperors are Dragonborn. And the Mythic Dawn?
I'm glad it was
Actually, wait, Dragonborn? Yeah,
My
the Emperors
only
are
regret is
Dragonborn.
that I wasn't there with you.
Well, you should have been.
Farewell.
So, you're just gonna hang out back here? Yeah. Let's, that's it. That's the end of Oblivion.
Hi there.
Hi.
When I saw the fiery clouds and the Daedra in the streets, I was sure we were all dead. But you saved us.
I did.
Every time I walk past the temple.
Is that a Nord thing? No, it's
How you and
it's an Empire
delivered
thing.
us from destruction. Good day.
Good day. You're gonna get the armor before you call it quits. I kind of wish I had the... I don't know how to get the armor. He didn't give it to me, did he? What a jerk. Everything is broken in my character. Total bull. Dragonborns are aka or Aka fragments. They should be able to break the dragon and save the load. And save and load.
You have the hands of an illusionist.
You have the face of a jerk. Oh my god, look at the road. Is this gonna be like this forever? I mean, it's just this district, so it doesn't really matter. Look at that dragon. Oh, look at that! They're friends. A little bit, maybe. They didn't say anything to each other. Or either that or they're exes. And, they're passively aggressive looking at each other. Just being like, what are you doing? What do you want? So, the Chancellor Okaru has 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'll get that armor. What 2 weeks? It's right now. Let's get that. I'll write it down how many times I've done this, because it's a lot of time. Almost as pretty as the dragon in Ebonheart. No, I think the dragon in Ebonheart is prettier. Oh, I mean, which is what you were saying, so yes, almost as pretty. It's a quest. It requires waiting a certain amount of time and going to the armor to pick it up. Yes, that is what I'm doing. And it's going to take a little bit of time, because the waiting speed is a little bit atrocious. But such is life. That's right. That's what I do to my ears. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't put your fingers in your ears. It's not good. I hear. It's not good. Doctors say it's not. Oh. 3. We're 3 down. Fantastic. The things I go through. I think this is the fastest way. Well, I'm not sure if it is the fastest way to travel or to pass time. It might be faster to travel between two cities constantly, because the loading screens aren't that big, and it takes quite a long time to get between the two cities. I think it's like 5 hours. So it might be faster. It does involve me being involved with it, which I don't. And also repetitive motions with my right hand, which I am not a fan of at all. That's why I'm wearing this thing. So, it hurts. Okay, we're 5 down. We have to do 14. Isn't that lovely? So that was an ending. This is not a good main quest. By any account. That's really surprising. The Dark Brotherhood ending was way better than this. The Dark Brotherhood ending had some problems. Mostly because the ending is like, oh, here's some people out of nowhere. But at least it's like a twist. And it has more people involved, and you talk to a bunch of people. And, I don't know what to say. I mean, I know what to say. I think when you compare the main quest of Morrowind to this, there's no comparison. The main quest of Morrowind is so much more involved. So much more involved. Let's recap. So, in Morrowind, or in Oblivion, you start off by having to go to a priory. And then you have to go to Kvatch. And then you have to go to a priory. And then you have to go to the Imperial city, I think. After you go to the priory, from coming to Kvatch, you need to go to the Imperial city. And that's when you... Can't you advance time with the console? I don't know how to do that, Harry. And the time it takes for me to look it up, it's... Honestly, it doesn't matter. There's some involvement. There's some involvement there. I don't think it's fair on Morrowind to think about it like that. Unwary, welcome to the stream. I have finished the main quest of Oblivion. I just did it now. I was recapping how it works. So basically how it works is you're given an amulet and you're supposed to find the son of the Emperor. And you go to a priory and they tell you that he's in Kvatch. You go to Kvatch, everything is going down. And then you save the son of the Emperor. And then you're supposed to find about the Mythic Dawn that apparently are responsible for the invasion of Kvatch. I don't remember exactly when we lose the Amulet of Kings. No, I do. I do remember when we lose the Amulet of Kings. The first time we, like, right after we come to Kvatch. That's all connected. So we lose the Amulet of Kings, and that's basically all the main quest, is fixing that one mistake of losing the Amulet of Kings. So after we find the Son of the Emperor, we need to find the Amulet of Kings. And for that, we need to learn about the Mythic Dawn. And then we need to find a way to go into the realm of the dude that stole the Amulet of Kings. And we get it back, and it's all full of a lot of text and exposition, which is what the main quest tends to be in this case, which is sort of surprising, but whatever. We're almost there. And after you find the Amulet of Kings, you're good to go to the Imperial City. You go to the Imperial City gets attacked. You go to the temple, and the son of the Emperor sacrifices himself so that everything can stop. And that's it. That's the main quest. It's a small quest. It's a really small quest. It is very involved. Because there's a lot of like going around, especially with all the samey Oblivion gates. They're like they've really really big let down. Like the main quest should have branched off so much with the Oblivion quest, with the Oblivion gates, and I think that is where it could have been a more interesting and more branched out. I think this is the last one. A more branched out thing. But still, the thing is, when you compare that to Morrowind, the main quest is so much more complicated. It's like nowhere near as simple as this. Oh, it wasn't the last one. This is the last one. So I noted everything down correctly. I thought I hadn't. Yeah, in Morrowind, the main quest, spoilers, if you mute me for like a minute. In Morrowind, you start off, you need to find this dude that you don't even know who he is. And he tells you to go off and find something for him because he wants to put you to a test. And then after that, he tells you that he's part of the group that protects the king or the emperor or whatever. He's part of the Blades. That wasn't that 2 weeks? That's terrible. That it protects the blades. That is the part of the blades, and then he sends you... Like, it's so complicated. You need to go off to find what... Like, I don't even know. Like, it's so complicated. It's so involved. The main quest of Morrowind. I know the blast view details, but, like, you get to know so many people.
Did you see it? The avatar of Akatosh himself? There it is! The monument to our deliverance!
Yeah, he saved you. Okay, I don't know how to do that. So, it will be waiting for me at the armory in the Imperial Legion compound in 2 weeks. I don't know what the Imperial Legion compound is. I didn't even know that there was such a thing. I don't know where that is. To be fair, Kaio's specs are more interesting than most of Oblivion quest lines. Lore-wise, Oblivion can compete. But that's about it. Yeah, that's true. The lore-wise, I suppose it makes sense, but, like... And then I was gonna talk about Skyrim's main quest. Skyrim's main quest is enormous as well. It has, like, so many ups and downs. It's just... It's really weird. The Imperial Dragon Armor ordered for me by Chancellor Okato should be ready. I can pick it up from the armory in the Imperial Legion compound. Which is good, because we're not right here, actually. Where is that? Oh, it's in the prison. Of course it's in the prison.
You have my ear, citizen.
It's the armory. Excuse me. Where? Oh, is this the one? The Imperial Dragon Helmet? Oh, this looks pretty light. I received the Imperial Dragon Armor that Chancellor Okato had forged for me. I hope it's light. I really think it is. It's really light. In terms of weight. It is light armor. Imperial Dragon Boots. Look at that! Look at that! It isn't the best armor, though. Like, by far in a way, it isn't the best armor. It's really rubbish. But it might be the best, the most enchantable. Certainly the most enchanting. Good stuff. Good stuff. Look at the beauty. It is really cool. And it goes really well with an Argonian as well. Huh? You guys don't even... You're terrible people. This is really cool. Okay, so... Now that we're done with the game... Oh no, this is not what I want. Let's... do Pyrite's mission. So Pyrite, or Pyriate or something, told me that I had to go to a place that is in a Daedra realm. Because these people are frozen. Hey, are you prepared to travel to Oblivion? Yes, I am. And I didn't want to do that before we started the main quest. So here we are again. Oh. Apart from the crashes, that is. Oh, Oblivion. Oh, freaking hell. Mm-hmm. I wonder if they had a bigger main quest on the original version of the game. The one that burned down. I still haven't looked at it. I probably should have. Keep getting stuck on that thing. Never looked at the burnt down version of Oblivion. It did suck. It did suck. I don't think we have the burned down version of Oblivion. What I mean is, I didn't look into if we know what it was, or like what info we have, what interviews and stuff. Funny thing about the quest is that in this point of the story, you should be unable to go to the Plains of Oblivion, but this quest contradicts that. I don't think it does, Dark God of Thuru. It's crashing a lot. I definitely can't go to the Plains of Oblivion. Fallout 76 also got burned down. Yeah, but that was after release. Yes, by Bethesda. What do we have here? Oh my god, look at all the quest markers. Perit has told me that 5 of his followers, in an attempt to get closer to him, have transported their souls to the plane of Oblivion, and that's why there's so many quest markers. So, here's how we do. We go this way because it's the only way. But we also go invisible because I'm not fighting everything. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Also, I don't know that there will be anything to fight. This is risky. Go for a nice swim. Swim in the hot, bubbly lava. So very realistic everything is. Not that... I'm not saying that it is unrealistic that you'd be able to swim in lava. Of course it isn't. But the most important aspect of it is that... that you'd be dead long before you got to the lava. Also. So we do have a bunch of monsters that are really upset at me. Because, of course, I swam in their bathtub. I would be very upset at me as well. However... I hope I don't need to protect the souls of the fools that took themselves in here. Because if I do... Oh, this is great, actually. I have captured the soul of Miri. Oh, this is easy then. This is super easy. We got a croissant over here. Ow. Water walking might work for me here. I wonder if he does. Lava is super dense. The density of rock. Yes, that's another thing that I was gonna speak of. Is the density of lava. It is the density of rock, but it isn't the surface. It doesn't have the surface tension of rock. Although, I'm not sure if surface tension is correct. Saying surface tension is correct when you're talking about rocks. I hope I don't need to go up there. I don't. I have captured the soul of Ivel Ramen. But it's the temperature. The temperature is the problem. Because lava is at around 4,000 C. That's just so much that, like, it's as if you approached an open oven. That is at more temperature than anything. And even being at this distance, you would overheat. You would die. Because the air temperature is like 50 meters away. It's enough for you to not be able to be there. Let alone... I have captured the soul of Erteos. Let alone the lack of oxygen, which would be a serious concern. Because at that temperature, oxygen just would combust. And does combust. That's why there's fire. But there's no more oxygen because it all burned down. I think that's how it works. Although again, as I say many times, I have asked about this to an actual geologist that knows this stuff. And apparently my intuitive interpretation of how it would work is not 100% correct. Or rather, the way I'm saying it is not correct. So don't quote me on this. Go and talk to a person that knows this stuff. That's why I sometimes say it's just melted cheese. Because melted cheese, it'd be lovely. You could swim on it, probably. I mean, if you had not bare skin, obviously. Such an eventful last quest. Very, very eventful. So if this was the end of the game, why are you still roaming around? The air temperature will be your last problem. You have a lot of fumes and toxic gases. Good point. No, I think that air temperature is like really, really a lot. It is like being burned alive. To the point where I think you would indeed combust. Like your clothes would just burn up before you had the time to breathe anything. But yeah, I think that makes sense. What you're saying, Harry. I'll bet on the die trying side. Because he's Colonel, he will explore everything or die trying. Oh, right, that's what you mean. Okay. I have captured the soul of Kiwan. I will not explore everything. This is not a completionist playthrough. But, I wanted to do this quest. And I want to do the other quest as well. The last Daedra quest, because these are main... You know, they are main things. And these are easy to include in the Let's Play because they're so fast. You know, they're a good palate cleanser for the end. Because I'm just cutting to every one of these interactions and saying, I have captured this. Am I driving you all insane, by the way, by the I have saying that over and over again? Am I being annoying? Am I annoying in saying that? I have captured the soul of Mara and the seal. I have found all the souls of Periit's followers lost in Oblivion. Periit was to open a gate for me when they were found. I should head back to where I entered this realm. Hey, don't shoot at me. I'm invisible. Not really sure how that worked. Nah, just a bit rambling, says Backawful. Thank you. Nerehan says, you will drive me insane if you don't finish Oblivion today. Don't worry, I will finish Oblivion today. That is a guarantee. This invisibility spell is the best business. It's the best thing you can do for your sanity. Just seriously. Is that portal normal? I mean, I guess it couldn't be an Oblivion gate, could it? Especially not after we finish the main quest. Wait, what? Oh, right. You use the portal by licking its pillars, because that's how doors work. I have returned to the mortal realm, and the souls of Periit's followers have gone back to their bodies. I should speak with the Daedra again. Hey, everybody.
We're back, thank Periite.
Thank you, Periite is how I should have said that.
Our time must now be spent in prayer. Perfect order must be achieved.
That's how order is achieved.
You have returned my followers, mortal.
Harry drives me insane with his mod list.
Restored, and for this, I thank you.
The adventures of being part of the PC Master Race, says Eric.
Perhaps they have learned the folly of attempting to touch a Daedra prince. Take this.
We're looking at Dragon Crotch right now.
May it bring you order.
A spellbreaker, Periite, or something, was grateful for my help. He has given me Spellbreaker as a reward. I think I'm in combat, by the way. Maybe. Spellbreaker. It's a heavy armor shield. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of cool shields in this game. Maybe it isn't the coolest one. It's definitely sort of... Look at this. No, not crouching. Not crouch. That's how it works. Look at that. Look at how beautiful I am. Did you notice that she went and picked up something? You picked up your own offerings?
Our time must now be spent in prayer.
So you say. It's at least a Chad Dragon, a lot like Martin Dragon Dude. Oh boy. Okay, so I am missing one more. And I don't remember who it is. So I'll have the right have though. At least the game is sort of consistent in that regard. In using the, I don't know what the term is for that tense, for that past tense, the one where you say have had this, or I have drank this, or I have been there. That's a certain tense, and I don't know the name. Either way, oh no, the porn hasn't gone away. It's gone away now. I'm opening my browser. So I need to go Oblivion, Daedric, quests. There we go. Because there's one that you can't do. It's the Armored Mirror. The Armored Mirror can only be started, in fact, when all other Daedric quests are completed. And you must have at least started the Blood of Daedra. I don't know what Blood of Daedra is, but I want to know where Armageddon is. It's due west of the Cloud Ruler Temple. What? Cloud Ruler Temple? I know what Cloud Top is. Cloud Ruler Temple, it's over there. So we don't know where it is. It's up in the mountains. Past the T on the words Gerald something or other. Okay. Holy crap, it's nighttime. I think I see something. Do you see that? Do you see that down there? Oh, that's the Alien ruin that we see in our minimap. No minimap. What is that? Riel. Had to start a quest, a fight, hadn't I? Let's go north. There's something up there. Yeah, there's some fires in the distance. Look at that. There's a fire up there. And I finished the game at level 22. It was definitely difficult. But I think it would have been a tremendously more difficult if I... Yeah, there's definitely a fire up there. It would have been tremendously more difficult if I hadn't... If I had leveled up more. Because the game just gets harder. Okay, TCL for the win. What is this? Wow, this is rubbish. It's much further to the west, though. I actually don't know where it is. The Armor Mirror. I don't know how to say the name. It's really weird. Let's go north from here, see if I can go past this. I acrobatics are going up. This is just like ridiculously up the mountain. There's no way it is here. But it also has to be further west than where I'm at. Because if it is under the T of Gerald Mountains, it can't be the T of Mountains. It's the T of the Gerald Mountains. It's not like I can be up there. And we're already there. No, we're not. I walk away a minute and come back to Colonel playing Mountain Climber Simulator. Isn't it? I'm trying to find the last Daedra shrine. It's like a big adventure. The last Daedra shrine will be found only after the last emperor has fallen and turned into a statue. I know this sounds complicated, but it really isn't. Mostly, that's all scripted events, and it's fine. This is the edge of the map. Basically. Get a horse, it'll be easier to climb somehow. It will. But I don't need to. Because if it's definitely not up there. I also don't know where it is, but it's definitely not here. I'm gonna need to look at a map. I found a nice place, though. So, I'm looking for... It's bad. It's a bad one. It is bad. Oh my god, I'm looking at the objectives here. I have a better idea. Is the weather getting better? The weather is not getting better. We'll figure it out. So how far back in the LP you stream? I'm only now in the Let's Play. Starting the. I'm only now starting the main quest in the Let's Play. Tomorrow's video is gonna be still in the DLC. So we're looking for armor. You piece of junk, my god. I can get up there. We can do this. Look. It's the mountain pass that they have in Skyrim. It's here. With a troll as well. Although that was an ogre. And also a brown bear. Oh, actually, I need your pelts. Don't bite me. I just need your pelts. Come back, come back. Come back, thank you. Yeah, it is the mountain. This is the proper mountain pass that they have in Skyrim. Not the other one that we had. It's complicated getting here. I didn't even start from the bottom. But I think we're going in the right direction. It's another bear. My favorite. Oh, sorry. This is not the spell that I should have used. You're not gonna hit me once, my friend. Okay, you are. Mostly because I ran out of mana. Come here, you teddy, you little... Okay. Wow, this keeps going. For the last Daedric quest. Tell me this isn't exactly like the one in Skyrim. It's so familiar. Not this bit, though. I found her Morris. Yes. Hi.
You have not yet followed the path required.
What's the glove you have on? It's the Imperial dragon armor. Rumors?
Daedra lords demand offerings.
The armor that the main quest gives me.
As you're told, just
it is, isn't it? I will not.
We watch and wait.
Forget about it, I mean.
The fate of man drifts like seaweed in the net of his mind.
Between the seen and the unseen.
What is the glove you... Oh, it's not a glove. It's a, it's a brace.
Ignorance.
You do not have You have not followed the path of Harmeyer's immersion. Really? I can't even tell what it is. I can. Let me look it up. Yeah, it's a Mueller green glove. So the path is speak to Casta Flavus to activate the shrine. But I did already. Who the heck is Casta Flavus? The friggin' hell? An Imperial mage. He should be here. What are the requirements? Google is cheating. It is. Romano, welcome to the stream, by the way. Francisco Franco Caudolo de España. Are you in the hentai shrine? A little bit. It's a little bit.
Between the seen and the unseen, the seeming and the being, lies the gulf of ignorance.
These guys are just that.
You have not yet followed the path required to speak. I'll be here.
Seems like that's that. I'm not even going to include that last bit in the Let's Play. I'm not even going to include the other quest because it was so lame. Stop, you criminal scum. You cannot go that way. Turn back. It's the edge of the map. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm missing. It says I must complete all 14 Daedra quests. I did that. And the Book of Daedra. I also have done that. It's the most disturbing and mystifying of all Daedric princes. This is the best quest. And it's broken. As far as I can tell, it's broken. It's the best Daedric quest. Basically, you have to collect a soul from every race. Which would be, like, I'd be off to a good start up here already. You have to beat... I know, I did that. I beat all the other Daedra quests. I mean, I looked it up first to make sure I did. And I did. You have to be summoned by a follower. Oh. I see. Thank you very much for telling me that. Let's go to the Priory of the Nine. Haven't slept in centuries. Ooh, there's an Oblivion gate back here. Oh, look at that. Oblivion gate back there, and it's broken. Cool stuff. I could use the console to advance the stage. But without the intro, it's sort of pointless. Because I need the dialogue.
Hail, Commander.
Use the command to start Fallout New Vegas. Haha. Let's go to the market district. A bunch of people talk to me while here. And all I need to do is wait until daytime. They show up. Or should.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
That's not creepy at all. Yep. I need to trigger the script to do the thing. Throw a coin for the Witcher. She's not the Witcher. That's it. That's the end of the Let's Play. I finished Oblivion. No credits. This game doesn't. This game rolls credits at the beginning. I think. I'm pretty sure the game rolls credits right at the beginning. There's like this big cinematic, voiced by Patrick Stewart. Thank you so much for joining me.
What is it?
What is it? Couldn't do that.
May I help you?
Couldn't do the thing. I hate credits you can't skip. Alt F4. You just Alt F4 the credits. That's what I do. It's always what I do. It's all broken. It's all broken over here. Look at all the brokenness. How dare you be all broken? How dare you?
Who will help an old beggar?
So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you had a good time. I certainly did. And you definitely helped me have a good time. Thank you so much. And see me again next Thursday, in 2 days' time, basically. For Fallout New Vegas. Most likely. Most likely. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.